Hello, welcome to Mystic Moon's Leo. I may, if I don't get too tired, I may tack on some other signs onto this reading. Do refer to the description where I have everything timestamped. I don't know if I'll go through it all at once or if I'll take breaks in between. It depends on how I feel, how tired I get. Pulling on energy is a little exhausting, but if stamina is okay, then I'll just plow through it. But if not, do look in the description for the signs that have their love predictions for August. So, welcome to Mystic Moons. How is everyone doing today? I want to take a look at August love predictions first for Leo. As I did mention, maybe I'll do other signs, depends on how the stamina goes. If I do, I'll edit the title and everything will be timestamped. So do look at timestamp. I am going to look at new love for Leo. Person on your mind for Leo, and then person on your mind breakdown by sign. Person on your mind, I see that as being as broad as someone who you've just seen. Maybe you know their name, maybe you don't. But the astrological sign breakdown, you know that person well enough to know their birthday. You know them pretty well. So I am equipped with caffeinated tea and ready. Let me just drink a little more tea. I'm ready to go and see the predictions for Leos in love. Let me just go and pull up as well a window so that I can timestamp this as I'm going through it. So 1 minute, let me just prepare that on another tab. Let me go to live. Let me go to edit. Okay. Oh, wait, let me just write Leo on here. Leo. That's good enough. Okay, so we're going to do new love. That's what my cat says. If you're familiar with Mystic Moons, you know that we are strong on cat vocalizations. Lots of cat meows, all types of cat meows. Little gravelly cat meows. Quiet. They actually get louder when I do love readings. There was a Libra reading that I was doing earlier. And that Libra reading, I had to completely scrap because it sounded like things were going on in the background. More than this. Quiet. Oh, that's just like, sounds too horrible. Anyway, sometimes the readings are a little bit of a zoo. Sometimes they're not. Anyway, let's go into new love for Leo. I do want to invite some good energies, good spirits to go and tell us, share with us, for the Leo collective, what are the possibilities, the trends going on right now for you? New love for Leo for August. Four of Pentacles. Well, you know what you want, Leo. Know what you want. You can taste it. You're anticipating it. Where is it in terms of new love? Leo, I have this Four of Pentacles, accompanied by a Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Well, first off, Leo, let me go and say I do wonder what this Knight of Swords is. You know, different cards mean different things to different readers. And for me, the message I get usually with a Knight of Swords, this is someone who took too long to initially move. Like I know that there are the standard definitions of a Knight of Swords. Rash, impulsive, blah, 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 blah. Forthcoming, blunt, easily excitable, lots of energy, blah, 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 blah. But to me, a Knight of Swords always indicates that something could have happened sooner than what it's happening now. So therefore, a Knight of Swords energy has to go and speed up to try and make up for lost time. And if you dig a little bit, Leo, there usually is a touch point. Typically, you are not rushing after something you are not familiar with, at least on some basic level. Did say new love, but there is a knowledge here. This isn't entirely a new love of somebody who maybe you haven't laid eyes on this person, Leo, but somebody has laid eyes on you and is coming forward to you in a new love connection. We did say new love, so I'm not considering this an old flame. But to me, a Knight of Swords indicates that there has been knowledge here. This person could have approached you. This person knew your capacity as, or your I would say definitely the capacity for a relationship, but they took a little too long to approach. They had July to come after you. They had maybe June to come after you. Maybe this person has been eyeing you as early as April. Maybe this person's been eyeing you for 4 months. They've been eyeing you for a while, and in this energy, now they are moving forward. Now they are moving forward when they could have moved forward before. Leo, shall we take a closer look at this Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords gets the World. Seven of Wands. Ace of Cups. Well, first of all, you're getting new love. You should be getting new love. Hopefully, we'll go and finish clarifying. But somebody has been keeping you in their eyesight for long enough and should be moving forward. For those of you, Leo, who are meeting someone as a new love connection, I would definitely ask them, when did you first notice me? I bet you they noticed you a while ago in this energy. They've been watching you, Leo. Here's some more indications of how long they've been watching you. The World. The World is an immediate card. I know I had an Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck energy. An Ace of Wands is an immediate energy. An Ace of Cups could be an immediate energy, but the world is not quite. The world is not immediate energy. It's faster energy like this, Leo. It's faster energy like that, Leo, but it's not new immediate energy. No. Leo, you have somebody who's been watching you and developing I want to say the ego, the self-esteem, the spiel. This person has been, slowly getting the nerve to approach you. They will approach. In this energy, they will. Will they approach right now? Well, they've been holding on to just watching you. They should move. If it was this energy alone, I would say they should move. We'll check out the other ones. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles gets a Two of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Well, there's a couple things that could be going on here, Leo. Well, first of all, I wonder how visible you are. How much do you stand out in a crowd? And I say that, Leo, because in this energy, it's almost like, do they have a chance? Such interesting, nice, oh, interesting, nice, beautiful, whatever you want to use those adjectives, those flattering adjective type queen here. This person has been viewing you as that. And then what sort of feels like there's competition? Would this person even have a chance? One could also see then going back to, excuse me, going back to the world. Maybe this person had to wait to go and brush up on their own accolades, their own presentation in order to properly impress you. They had to go and take that time. They felt in cup energy, Leo, they felt they had to go and take the time to step back, to approach. Maybe too, Leo could be in this energy with someone who appears, such as yourself, to have it all together. They have to go and get their own stuff together, Leo, to approach. They can't approach you being raggedy. Not that they're going to be raggedy, but something about this does speak to the fact that they would not be able to measure up to expectations. They would not, or if you got to know them, maybe you would see their flaws. Maybe you would see their flaws. This person has, or do I say they think you're better than them? Well, I do think comparisons are a sign of violence, but they're seeing you as very stable, very well put together. And I am distinctly getting in this energy, they question their chances to impress you, to put it mildly. They question their ability to engage with you successfully. Also, too, that energy is here. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. It's a Queen of Cups. Looks pretty new to me, though. Even if you know this person's name, Leo, this is new love for you. Well, a new love opportunity. I wonder if you've spoken to this person before or they've just watched you. In this energy, there could have been a touch point. There could have been a few touch points before they realized, oh, I better go and keep things at a distance if I want to go and be able to approach Leo later as a romantic interest. Two of Swords. This person's been thinking about you. They've been thinking about you at least for July. This isn't new love as in love at first sight. This person's been watching you at least for, I feel, sometime last month, and it could extend as far back, easily as far back as a month to maybe 4 months ago. It's a while. This person has been watching you. Not much interaction, but it does feel like maybe they interacted here and there. They could have. Maybe there's someone who just says hi to you. Hello, Bippity. How are you? In this energy, they definitely could have just been there saying hi to you. But anyway, they are going to make an offer. They do see you as romantic light. This is new love. This isn't a past person. Other than the fact they've been watching you. And they've been thinking a whole lot about you. That's good, Bippity. Good to hear. So will this person approach? Yes, this person will approach. And the characteristics of this person definitely is somebody who I do think has spoken to you once or twice, if not a few times before. But they would keep it casual, however, and they'd keep it brief. I don't think they'd say hello every time they saw you. And they have been watching you. They're close enough in your sphere to watch you, know a little bit about you and your schedule and what you do. And they've kept their distance enough, Leo, because they didn't want you sizing them up before they were ready. They've been thinking about you. Look at all those thinking cards. They've been thinking. Anyway, this person is approaching you. Do have new love. Do I say anything more about it? Well, this person should actually now, when they approach you and when they tell you about themselves, I do think that they would seem impressive. They've been cultivating that impressiveness. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Also, I would dare say maybe their visuals wouldn't be bad. Just throwing that out there as well. They've been like working to make themselves impressive. So it's kind of the whole package. If I were to say signs, I do see Aquarius, I do see Cancer, I do see Capricorn, I do see Scorpio, some Libra, Capricorn. But of course, those signs could not just be in their sun sign, could also be in their rising, could be in their Venus, could be in their moon. If it's a woman, it could be in her Jupiter, maybe Mars. Who knows? I'm not getting much aggression here, but could be. Anyway, that's new love. I am going to go on to the next part. Let's go on to person on your mind. Okay. So now, Leo, we'll look into person on your mind. Again, this is somebody who you could know quite well, or you could know barely at all. Maybe you've seen this person across the street. Maybe you saw this person once, or, well, I don't know, I think you've seen them a couple times. They're on your mind after all. Maybe you could have just seen them once. I don't know. Let's go and take a look. Person on your mind for Leo. You may know them well. You may not know them well. And this person on your mind, you'd like to know what are their thoughts? Are they thinking of you as well? Will they do anything about you? Do any movements towards you? Or will they just continue to be that person on your mind, that abstract thought that you think of wistfully? Person on your mind for Leo. Five of Wands, which by the way is Leo energy. We'll take a closer look at that. The World again. You know, with the World coming in this spread and also that new love spread, it very much is like a cycle. You're right, the nexus point of one evolution, one revolution ending, and another revolution beginning. Queen of Pentacles again. So I will go and clarify this a little bit. The person on your mind, Leo. Let's go find out about this Five of Wands. Is this Five of Wands one of collaboration where somebody is willing to put in the work? This is like work and achievement, the achievement of a relationship, the achievement of getting together, the achievement of having that stability in a relationship, between people. But what exactly is this Five of Wands? Is that Five of Wands the energetic investment into making that happen? As I mentioned before, this is Leo energy. For a Leo read, I wouldn't necessarily count that as a negative. So let's take a look. See how it's aspected. 10 of Cups to a 5 of Wands. King of Pentacles to a 5 of Wands. What did this person do, Leo? What did they do? Temperance, bottom of the deck energy. This person has some things to work out is an understatement. The person on your mind. They know that. I do think in this energy, they very much are going to work it out, Leo. They, of course, have some head trips. That's putting it mildly. Wonder why they feel hemmed in when we have a Ten of Cups and the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles to a Queen of Pentacles is soulmate energy, by the way. Not only is this life partner energy, it's also soulmate energy. This is under 10 of Cups. Like, wow. This person also knows, too, I would say, in this energy that they have to get moving or they'll lose you. You know, why are they taking so long for a connection that feels so natural? connection. I'll just go and call this out one more time too. Feels so natural and, well, it feels like meant to be. I saw that Five of Wands. What's it? Five of Wands. I'm going to take one more look at the King of Pentacles, and let's take a peek at the other cards here for the person on your mind. There's some sort of hesitation of how do they rebuild. They want to rebuild, but how? As I said, there was some sort of ick that happened here. And yes, I'm just calling it ick. I don't even want to really go into the Nine of Wands, but I will, Nine of Swords, but I will throw one card. No, not Nine of Swords. Let's check out the King of Pentacles. We already know there's a blockage. But we have these two really great cards here. Let's go and see how they're aspected. King of Pentacles gets a page. So this person is going to reach out to you even though they don't know if, oh, interesting. So first of all, Leo, the person on your mind, I don't even have to do these other cards. They will reach out to you. They will reach out and try and fix things. I will say in this energy, probably this person is a little awkward, maybe. Maybe, Leo, they're awkward and they don't have, I'm not saying this quite right, but maybe they don't have the right charm or diplomacy to go and fix this situation. Maybe their use of words is a little rough. Maybe their manner is a little rough. They feel their ability to do this smoothly, do this suavely, go and attempt. There is a reconciliation here. To attempt that reconciliation, they would do that a little roughly. Maybe they wouldn't communicate that well, but they're going to really try. Three of Cups, excuse me, not Three of Cups. 10 of Cups clarified by the Lovers. Look at that. This person is going to go and try their best to reach out to you because they believe in the connection. And how could they not believe in the connection with these cards that literally are, they're natural. They're not a feeling of a natural relationship, something that's meant to be. The vibration is very much all aligned. Anyway, King of Pentacles is clarified by a Page of Wands. This person's going to go definitely reach out. And they said maybe a little rough here with Five of Wands. Would they say what you want them to say? Well, they're going to try. They are going to try. They're going to reach out and try and reconstruct, rebuild. But they're worried about it, worried that would they even be given the chance to speak? I don't think I need to go and clarify this Queen of Pentacles. I was really just most concerned about the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is interesting. As I said, this person is going to reach out. They're a little rough. Something about, they feel they're a little rough, but they're going to try. Try their best to communicate. Okay. Let's go and jump into the sign breakdown. So I am going to clarify or timestamp that on the video. Okay. So now we'll take a little closer look at the person on your mind. We're going to do it by astrological sign. I do think I'm going to start off with air, and then we'll go to fire, earth, and water. I won't be time stamping these because normally they take between 2 to 5 minutes. But that's the order I'm going to go in. Air, fire, earth, and then water. Let's start off with Libra. Oh, and also let me say that if you're watching this, Leo, and if you'd like to go and see a love prediction reading for September, give me a like on this video and I'll include it for September. If there's no likes or anything like that, then I won't bother. But if one person likes it, one person would like to go and see predictions for September, I'll do September. Okay. Person on your mind for Leo. We're going to start off with Libra. That Queen of Swords wanted to come out. The Queen of Swords is Libra energy, by the way. Leo, if you're dealing with a Libra, King of Cups, Star, Ten of Swords. What finality here? I am actually going to clarify this a little bit more. Decision time. Funny how bottom of the deck energy here matches the general collective read. Nine of Swords energy. Leo, if you're dealing with a Libra, that Libra does see you as family material. They do want to set up a household with you. Have they communicated that? I wonder if they've communicated that with the Nine of Swords, bottom of the deck energy, Four of Swords, Ten of Swords. I wonder if you're even in contact in this energy, or what sort of contact are you in? It can't be all that solid for a Ten of Swords to be here. This King of Cups does indeed want to reconcile if you're dealing with a Libra. This Libra, I feel, Leo, if you're dealing with a Libra, this specific energy that I'm picking up, this person took a little bit of time to get back to you or to deal with you. There's been some separation. This person took time off. I don't know exactly how off. Not going to go into it anymore because I have, 11 more signs to do. But in this energy, yeah, this King of Cups has been divorced or separated or sleeping in the basement or under the stars. This person has been elsewhere. But this person has been elsewhere, Libra, because they had to go and reconfigure themselves. They had to go and recenter themselves into what they wanted, and that's what they've been thinking. This person has gotten their, what they consider their priorities, and also realized what they want to do. And finally, this Ten of Swords, yeah, there definitely was some sort of, as I said, if this person went into the basement, went under the stars and camped or what have you, not going to look. This person has been away for a long time, to put it mildly, long enough. Ten of Swords clarified by a Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. This person is going to attempt to reach out again. And a question I would have too is, are they blocked? Could they be blocked? They're afraid that they're blocked. I have a Libra who will reach out. This Libra took long enough to get back. This Libra could be blocked. Feels like they're blocked. Still going to reach out anyway. Many ways to get in contact with people if somebody wants to. And that's what this person will do. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, Leo, are you dealing with an Aquarius? Is an Aquarius on your mind? and Aquarius for Leo. All these tens in your readings, Leo, all these worlds in your reading, all this finality. What an interesting trend your collective is going in. Literally, you are at the cusp of a revolution, an evolution into something completely new. You're changing cycles, Leo, in general. Guess changing cycles in love. Leo. Some things fell over. Oh, well. Fell into my nether regions here, the gap. But it doesn't matter. Leo, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, I actually do want to throw a card on the world. And the King. Oh, and the Ten of Wands. Why not? Ouch. Okay. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, how could that Aquarius do that? Look at that, Leo. That Aquarius went away. That Aquarius got overwhelmed, Leo. Perhaps they got overwhelmed with their emotions. Perhaps they got overwhelmed with how natural the connection between you two were, and they got spooked. They said, oh, this is nothing I ever felt before. This is something that could really develop into something serious. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if I can handle this, or I don't know if I can measure up. Whatever. Insecurities. There were insecurities here. And so this person had to leave and be in their own energy. And I'm not even going more into this Ten of Wands, but yeah, they got freaked or flipped. You know how that you have those horses when you take them out in public and you give them blinders so that they don't get flipped out over people with umbrellas or cars or I don't know, whatever else would freak horses out. This person needed blinders and they didn't have any. They saw too many things that they didn't understand. They felt too many strong things they didn't know how to comprehend or process. Anyway, this King of Pentacles is coming back. Your Aquarius is planning on, almost feels like just as fast as they left Aquarius, or maybe as abrupt, maybe that's a better word, as abrupt as they left, the Aquarius is coming back. Here I am. I like you now. Let's commit now. Let's go and explore our love connection now. I do think if you're dealing with an Aquarius, Leo, that Leo is now equipped to handle a connection that feels like yours. That must have been rough, Leo. You have my sympathy. I have my empathy. That was rough. And then the person's coming back after Eight of Cups energy. That is rough. Anyway. Gemini. Leo, if you have been dealing with a Gemini, you've been dealing with a Gemini. Well, that Gemini has indeed been thinking of you. Has Gemini been separated from you? Bottom of the deck energy, Lovers, which is Gemini energy, by the way. Page of Cups again. If Gemini is on your mind, first of all, I'm going to say that I feel, has there been any friction? Doesn't seem like any friction. If If you're dealing with a Gemini, that Gemini, everything between you and the Gemini, Leo, should progress very smoothly. You have the Gemini angel here blessing you. How sweet. Okay, let's go into fire signs. If Leo, you are dealing with a fellow Leo. Are you dealing with a fellow Leo? Are you wondering how is that Leo seeing you? A Leo for Leo. Star. Ooh. Such affinity. Such affinity. Interesting. I will throw a card in the moon. Why has this person been keeping themselves from you? I'm not going to go that much into it, Leo. But if you're dealing with a fellow Leo, know that that Leo thinks you two go together like the sun, all the stars in the sky, the sun and the moon, a natural pair. This person has been keeping themselves from you, Leo. That Leo has been keeping themselves from you, keeping a distance. Could be an emotional distance. Well, they've been sorting out their feelings, Leo. Very strong feelings here. Your collective is just are evoking very strong feelings in others. You have, well, it's not the pheromones, right? Pheromones are something else. But interesting, you have like this magnetism, Leos. Interesting. Going around breaking hearts, Leos, and you don't even realize it. Breaking and winning hearts. Delicious, Leos. Okay. Leos, if you're dealing with an Aries, if an Aries is a person on your mind, I have 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords. It's the first sneaky energy that popped up. Chariot. I did say Aries, right? Well, if you're dealing with an Aries, this Aries has been. What have they been doing, Leo? First of all, they've been keeping themselves away from you. Feels like physically, but at the same point, they've been keeping tabs on you. They've been watching you. They've been sizing you up. They've been playing cat and mouse with you, Leo. Not very nice. This person is going to eventually approach, Leo. If you're dealing with an Aries, that Aries took, it feels like in this energy, they took time away from you because they were wondering about how to exactly, I don't want to say roll you over, but there's something in here that, as I said, is kind of, well, it's not good energy, Leo. Not that I'm saying this person is bad, but this person has been planning on you, plotting on you, strategizing on you when they could just have conversation, Leo, right? No, this person wants the upper hand on you, Leo. In a love connection, no less. So I would, if you're dealing with an Aries, and if this matches the description of your Aries, this person will definitely reach out. I do feel like they're going to steamroll you. They've been watching you and plotting on you. They have a strategy on you, no doubt. So I would take things slow. As fast as this Aries wants to go, I would dial that back because you do want to know what this is all about if you're dealing with an Aries. They're plotting on you, Leo, and you should know what that is. Okay, that's what I say about an Aries. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius for Leo, Queen of Cups, Tower. I actually don't mind towers, Leo. That sun just keeps on wanting to pop up, but doesn't quite. The Fool. I did say Sagittarius, right? Leo, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, as a person on your mind, what exactly is this Tower? And having the Fool here, did you perhaps think the Sagittarius was not interested in you? Well, the Sagittarius is highly, highly interested in you. Very much emotionally invested and curious and thrilled by you. That's all I'm going to say. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, yes, that Sagittarius will reach out. I do think the intensity and ferocity of something about the Sagittarius would surprise you. Maybe in this energy, if it was a little badly aspected, not going to go and look, but maybe they could go and, first of all, ruffle your feathers in both an emotional and physical way. Something about the boundaries. If it was slightly not all that well aspected in that energy with the Sagittarius, maybe they would go and push themselves on you and you would have to go and push back, establish boundaries. Either way, the Sagittarius is very enthusiastic about you, Leo. Putting it mildly. Earth signs. Leo, are you dealing with a Taurus? There are combinations I have come across, and a Leo Taurus is one of the ones that pop up often enough. If you're dealing with a Taurus, has there been a period of separation? Leo, is this not necessarily love at first sight that you're there going, oh my goodness, what is this? Angel from the sky? Or Leo, is this more somebody is going to come in and give you the words you want to hear, tell you the things you want they should have said before, should have said earlier? With Three of Swords, bottom of the deck energy brings down the overall vibe a little bit, but it feels like you're going to get clarity from that Taurus, Leo. And they don't want to lose the connection, Taurus, Leo. That Taurus is not letting go of you, Leo. This energy, it should be soon enough. The thing about the star, though, I do think the star, in terms of timing, actually slows things down a little bit because the star is still ultimately, well, it's the appearance, right? It's the dream energy, it's the ether. It's imagination. This person is working to put their dreams into action, and they do want to heal the connection could be a little bit delayed here. If this was just those two energies, I'd say fast. Star makes it a little bit of a wild card. Could be a little slower because too the delicate nature of needing to rebuild. If you're dealing with a Capricorn for Leo, Page of Pentacles. Got two cards that popped up. Strength, which is Leo energy, and Four of Pentacles, which, by the way, Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, that Capricorn has been watching you. Oh, this Capricorn has been in this energy, almost a little stodgy. In this energy, too, feels this Capricorn was a little afraid or something. Something about running with their feelings, Leo. This person was afraid to, or is afraid to let their real self sort of be free, to be open like that. And so they've just been hanging back and watching you. Anyway, they are going to come forward. Well, they should. In this energy, they've been thinking about you much longer than they should have. They should have gotten up out of that chair a little faster. However, in this Capricorn's eyes, they needed that time, Leo, to formulate whatever they're formulating to offer you, whatever they're going to offer you. Expect some words and proposals of how do you form a relationship from that Capricorn. It feels like very methodical energy too. Could be a little stuffy, Leo. Could be. This person would be dotting the I's, 3 spaces after every word or maybe a sentence, or maybe 2 spaces after every sentence. Kind of a little OCD energy like that. If you're dealing with a Virgo, Leo, are you dealing with a Virgo? Another 8 of Wands. The Fool, very, very light energy. Ooh, interesting. I don't quite know if this Wheel of Fortune refers to the fact that long enough time has gone by, but in this energy is fresh. Does this feel like a new connection for you, Leo? Feels new, feels fresh, feels very fresh. If you're dealing with a Virgo, feels like this Virgo is someone who you just met or will just meet. Either way, this feels, as I said, very fresh, startlingly fresh, and they should be very, very eager. Very, very interesting. I wonder if they would take things, progress things very, very fast, Leo. Interesting if you're dealing with a Virgo and know that Virgo is very struck with you. This energy too, it's almost like never have they met anyone like you before. Some people say that, and sometimes it's actually true. Actually true with the Virgo. Funny. In this energy, I would dare say as well, Leo, you could go on, I don't know, just meet people randomly, find out their signs, and then explore the signs that have that immediate affinity and attraction for you, because that Virgo energy is strong. And there was one other energy, was it Gemini? I forgot. The ones that we did earlier, that was also felt new and very fresh. I mean, those 2 signs, I would experiment if I were you, Leo, if you had any Virgos and whatever the other sign was, to see who you could, I don't want to say the word seduce, but swoon into your charms. But a Virgo is susceptible to you. Let us go and see, Leo. We're on water signs. Shall we see Pisces? Leo, if you're dealing with a Pisces. 6 of Cups. Knight of Wands, King of Wands. Leo, do you have a past person that you're thinking of that's a Pisces, or will you meet someone, Leo, who will just be, that friendship will just click? That friendship will click so well that you'll want to go and form a relationship? Or is this a past person, Leo, a past person who has been thinking about you, thinking about the time they spent with you, thinking about with their long-term goals and who they want to be and who they want to spend their time with? Leo aligns with you. I'd like to say this is just friendship. You meet someone and you get along with so well and everything is beautiful, but somehow, Leo, this feels like a past person who has been thinking about your connection is going to run back and say, hey, want to meet up. If you're dealing with a Pisces and you haven't seen that Pisces in long enough for them to be definitely a past person, feels like that Pisces is going to be knocking on your door with a carefree suggestion, Leo, to get together. Catch up. Something casual in line with that. They're going to take a chance too. Knight of Wands with King of Wands means that they don't quite know how you'll take it, but they're going to try anyway. Because the memories of what they had was so strong, but would your vibration still be the same? That's another question. Anyway, let's go on to Scorpio. Leo, are you dealing with a Scorpio? Nine of Wands, this person has been waiting. This person's been holding back. Ace of Wands, they're waiting for the most opportune time for them to come forward. Is it now? I wonder if it's still a little delayed if you're dealing with a Scorpio. Well, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, I know that Scorpio is planning on reaching out, definitely, Leo. All invigorated by the prospects of what they could have with you, Leo. That's what my cat says. And she's so cute. It's my little mascot. This is my number 2, Leo, number 2. Second in command. Obviously, I'm the first in command. She's number 2. Anyway, let's go and see a little bit more on timing. Interesting. Well, for some of you Leos, I do think that if you're dealing with a Scorpio, that Scorpio very well could reach out in August. It's almost here with 9 of Pentacles clarified by a Page of Pentacles, Strength clarified by King of Swords, that on one hand, they should have no more hesitations or no more excuses of why they haven't reached out. But on the other hand, in this energy, without looking too much more into it, Leo, this person could still be waiting. I mean, they've already bolted down their exuberance with the strength of what they want to accomplish. You know, they've restrained themselves. They've reined in that horse. And in 9 of Wands energy here with that Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, they're not quite ready yet to offer whatever this page would offer. Would this page offer you a committed relationship? Even with this page, just offer you their time. Feels like this person's almost ready, but they still have a little something to go and even out before they can move forward and offer you whatever they're going to offer you. So I would say they could reach out in August. They could also need a little more time. Because the future of what they imagine is so bright. Interesting. We have one more sign, Leo. One more sign. That's what my kitty says. My little kitty. Her name is Mystic. Mystic Cherokee. Yes. She's a little fairy. Okay. Let's go on to our final sign. And she's probably there saying, put on the mouse video. Says, how come we can't watch mouse? Peekaboo Mouse. Peekaboo Mouse is actually the best channel on YouTube. If you've never watched Peekaboo Mouse, Paul Dining, or I think his name is Paul Dining, he did excellent Peekaboo Mouse videos. I highly recommend everybody go and spend 8 hours of their life and watch Peekaboo Mouse. Yes. Peekaboo Mouse is quality entertainment. Okay. If you're dealing with a Cancer Leo is a person on your mind. Three of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. The Devil. Two of Cups, by the way, is Cancerian energy, as is Queen. If you're dealing with a Cancer, well, first of all, know that Cancer really wants to interact with you. Cancer is probably even obsessing about you a little bit. Obsessing. Yeah. If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer would like to go and deal with you very much. Would the Cancer reach out? Well, it feels kind of 50-50. Could this Cancer Leo be waiting for you to reach out to them? Very well could in this energy. Will they reach out to you eventually? If you're waiting for the Cancer to reach out to you, Leo, that Cancer will reach out to you eventually, because all this energy is building. This person is just, I don't want to use the word salivating, but I'm going to use the word salivating. It's like salivating over when they can hang out with you and, do stuff together. This person wants to go and, I don't know, see the sights with you, Leo. They want to have fun with you, Leo. They do want to have fun with you. So if you're waiting for them to get back to you, this energy is building. Building. Not really necessarily taking action, but building. And I do think they're waiting for you to reach out to them. Some intense energy if you're dealing with a Cancer. They might eat you up, Leo. Okay. I am going to take a little bit of a break before going on to the next sign. I'll probably do another fire sign to keep it consistent. Let's see a fire sign. Well, sometimes the pages to me are general when it comes to fire signs. I just saw Sagittarius. We'll do Sagittarius next. But I am going to take a break. maybe to watch Peekaboo Mouse. I'm just going to mute myself. Do check if you're curious about Sagittarius energy and what's there. If you have any Sagittarius placements, Sagittarius Venus, Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius moon, or if you feel very Sagittarius, whatever. Do look in the description where everything is time stamped. But I'm going to take a little bit of a break, go and get some more caffeinated, some more black tea, and scratch my little kitty's head. I'll be back. It's for both. So it could be for female Leos, male Leos. It could also be for Leo rising. And you can think about it too. If you're curious about their like Venus placements or their moon placements, if it's or Jupiter placements, if they have that in there. But definitely take a look and see if it resonates. But I do it for both. I don't do it for one gender or another. Of course, I think that there are trends. You had enough? You want to clean the bowl? One day I'm going to get a decent dishwasher. My training will pay off. You could also check on my channel. You could check I did do Scorpio love readings for July, and you could check those. I did the same breakdown: new love, person on your mind, and then zodiac sign breakdown. And you could also check July for Leo as well, if you're curious. I guess we'll get started on Sagittarius. Now that I got caffeinated up, Sagittarius, let me timestamp 1 hour, 19 minutes. Okay. So, Sagittarius, if you are watching this and if you would like to go and see predictions for September, do hit the like button and let me know. And that way I will do predictions for Sagittarius. The way that I'll take the reading is the same process as I did for Leo. I'll go through new love, person on your mind, and then I'll do a zodiac breakdown. The person on your mind initially, that could be for someone as general as someone who you see but you don't know their name. I mean, maybe you know them quite well, maybe you don't know them well at all. But the person on your mind zodiac breakdown, those are people who you know well. I would say that's the only difference between the two. One is just a general collective read for the person on your mind. The second, you definitely know this person well. You know them well enough to know their birth date, after all. That takes definitely a level of intimacy, a level of knowledge that you don't necessarily get casually. You get by conversing and knowing them to some extent. That caffeinated tea was really, really, really nice. I may have to go and get another cup of black tea, but not right now. So let's go and check out new love for Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, what I have for you, judgment. Could be in this energy, Sagittarius, that someone has been attending to other things. Maybe you, Sagittarius, have been attending to other things with judgment. Could be. Either way, Sagittarius, now someone is ready to move forward in a big way. New love could be that too. If this is someone who you haven't seen before and they haven't seen you, this energy just right here could be very much as well that love at first sight type of thing. You know, you meet someone, and even if they are your type, they're not your type, the vibration and the energy that you feel from them just sends you like, wow, this is fate. This is the person I've been waiting for. Like, you know, my whole life. It could be that kind of energy too, Sagittarius. It could be like thunderbolt type of energy for new love. Knock your socks off energy, which actually, Sagittarius, I will say as well that I have been pulling some very intense love energies for your collective, even in the astrological notes. If you go and look at that on my channel in the playlist section, I did break out all my astrological notes by zodiac sign because, you know, there's going to be a lot of them. And you can go and take a look at some of the readings that I have for you there. There are quite a few that are love, and they are, I think, really intense. Intense, Sagittarius. I thought Leo actually has some very interesting love energies just in general. Your energies are interesting, but in a completely different way because it's like the thunderbolt type of thing. Sagittarius just walking around, wowing the socks off of people. That's the energy I have here. Sagittarius for new love. Yes, I do believe there's a strong chance of you meeting new love. I do think in this energy. So we'll check up on this Knight of Swords. But you know, it's kind of funny in this energy. Knight of Swords accompanied by a King of Wands, Ace of Cups. In this energy alone, this does give credence to the thunderbolt love at first sight type of thing. However, judgment can go either way. It could be something that you see and you make a split second decision on. It could also be something that you have pondered. You know, Knight of Swords seesaws for me between someone very impetuous and also someone who should have started moving earlier. However, King of Wands and Ace of Cups are immediate. I would say in this energy, this is all immediate, but with these two cards here, we can see it could either be this is a flash from the sky or something that's been building and building and building. Like some, what are those bugs called that go into the ground? They burrow into the ground, those big beetles. They come up like every 5 years or every 12 years, every 20 years. And they go into larva state. Actually, I think when you look at those beetles and moths and so forth, when they're in their cocoons, they're very interesting. as long as they don't fall on you. There's a tree nearby, and that tree is covered in cocoons of moss, these white moss. I wonder if they're the invasive moss, not sure. It's almost like the birthing tree. It's weird. And those moths, if they get just a little bit of damage on their wings, on their feathers, they can't fly. Seems like they have to sit for at least a day or 2 days to let their wings form after they hatch. So many of them. And Sagittarius, I wonder if this is something similar of a love connection that is finally emerging from its cocoon, or this one that's just ready to free fall right away. Let's check out Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords gets the world, the moon, justice. Well, they feel like now they have to run after it very fast. This doesn't feel quite at love at first sight, though. No way. Very struck, Sagittarius. But this is not immediate energy. This energy in itself is heavy, grave. And then you add the fluctuations of the moon. No, this isn't fast energy. This is big energy, though, no doubt about that. Big energy, that's why we have judgment. I have somebody, Sagittarius, who has been thinking about a love connection, will pursue that love connection very, very fast, very, very eagerly. But is this something that is just love at first sight? Not quite. New love. Person has at least seen you around. Maybe they saw you around, Sagittarius, or they saw you once, Sagittarius. And then they went dormant for a season. Did they go dormant? Somebody will contact you, Knight of Swords, contact you through some atypical manner. Maybe you'll run into each other. Who knows? Who knows how that will happen, but it definitely is. Some time has gone by. This is someone who at least has seen you. Let's see. Just check out King of Wands. Especially since we're on a Sagittarius read. Well, Sagittarius, I do see new love coming towards you, now. I do think this person has seen you before. I do think they have seen you, Sagittarius, after a season. The question I would have for this person, Sagittarius, if I were you, what were they doing, Sagittarius? This person felt like they needed time before coming after you, Sagittarius, because they're taking care of some stuff. I would almost like to go and call this under my umbrella of ick. This is ick. They were doing something, Sagittarius, they did not want you to know about. They did not want to go and pursue a romantic connection, a friendship even. They did not want to pursue a friendship, a connection point, knowledge of their business. They wanted to keep this quiet. Mysteries, Sagittarius. You're getting someone who I feel I've seen you at least once. It's been a while since they've dealt with you, Sagittarius, and they had some sort of something that they did not want you to know about. They didn't want anyone to know about. It's not really you. They just didn't want anyone to know about. Private business, Sagittarius. That's what this energy is. This person that's now reaching out, now free and available, capable of reaching out in a romantic connection, Sagittarius. So for personal readings, Jen, I need a donation. And what I'm doing right now are collective readings that will benefit collective. So those are the readings that I do. If that matches what you're interested in, be glad to have you. And if not, I understand. So, Sagittarius, going back to this person, I'm not going to bother clarifying the Ace of Cups. The basic thing that you need to know is I think, Sagittarius, the ones that this reading applies to, there is someone here who is not a complete stranger to you, but this person will approach you in a love connection. Will at least invite you out. I'm not quite sure of how ardent or the nature of their confessional, whatnot that they would have reaching out to you would be. How forward they would be. Let me put it that way. I don't know how forward they would be. But this person you do know, you have met at least once. It has been a season or long enough since you met them. And they were cleaning up some personal business of theirs that they did not want anyone to know about. Could very well be a past relationship. This could be ick stuff in general, stuff with their life that they were not proud of. Maybe they had no money. Who knows? Something about that they were not proud of. Oh, thank you very much, Jen. Um, I'm I'm on a couple times a week. You can also contact me by email if you would like a private reading. But yeah, I'm on a couple times a week. I'm around, definitely around. Thank you. Sounds good. Thank you. I do appreciate all the support, and I just also appreciate um, being, sharing sharing insight to people's questions. That's basically what I'm here for. So yeah, that's basically it. I would just go and want them to, or find out with this person, what were they doing? Because they were doing something. And I was saying this energy, something not quite kosher. Not that I'm saying they're a bad person or anything like that, but they definitely were embarrassed of what happened here. They definitely did not want you to know about it, anyone to know about it. And it could be with a person, another person. It could be no money. It could be a bunch of things that were just sort of making them seem disorganized. Anyway, this person has managed that. Now they've managed it. I do wonder even more now with justice. I'm just going to throw this out here too, Sagittarius. I do wonder with justice, was this person involved in litigation? Was this person doing something involving the courts? Well, not really going into that. I don't really go into those energies for the general reads. Anyway, this person was doing something. Put on your detective hats. If you meet this person, if this sounds aligned, this person is definitely someone who you met a while ago, a season ago, and now they're following up on you. I would put on my detective hat and find out what they were doing. I'm sure it's juicy, Sagittarius. All right, let's go on to the next reading. 137. We'll do person on your mind. 37. Save. Okay. So 137 for person on your mind for Sagittarius. So this again is a person who you may know well, you may know not quite so well, but they're on your mind, Sagittarius. You'd like to know, are they thinking of you as well? Question number 1. If they are, what are they thinking? What are their feelings? Sagittarius, if you are thinking about them, that is an energetic action. And as I believe that all of us are connected, more than all of us, we're connected to everything. We live in an electrical world. We are electrical beings. The intent of just a thought, I feel, is just as powerful as an action, just in a different way. Sagittarius, this person on your mind, if you have been thinking about them, most likely they've been thinking about you. So let's go and find out what the deal is with them. Person on your mind, are they thinking of you? Will they approach? What will they do, Sagittarius? Sagittarius, the person on your mind is in movement. Aren't they in movement, Sagittarius? What is this 5 of Wands again, Sagittarius? 5 of Wands. Well, the person on your mind is indeed thinking about you. They're a little messy. Something about it is messy. Could be that they just want to jump in and get things started with you, Sagittarius. Could be in that energy. Could be also in this energy, even bottom of the deck energy, 8 of Swords. Could be also in this energy, Sagittarius, this person. Well, this person is, first of all, definitely planning a strategy. It's just not going to approach you naturally, casually, go, hey, hello, blah, 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 just out of the blue, comfortably. This person is going to come with a game plan. This person in this energy, too, could have already been spending time. It almost feels cliche to say this, but gathering information on you. Well, they definitely have been planning. And of course, when you plan, you do have a step A, step B, step C, and so forth. How to make that all fit together, Sagittarius. So the person on your mind, oh, another thing that I'm getting to, person on your mind, obviously, they want success. Their success. Something about also, too, just a power struggle. There is a little bit of, what would success be to this person? It's not necessarily reaching out. Is it saying they're right? I'm not quite sure. This person wants to get ahead. Feels like ahead in everything. There is a competitive edge to this person. Maybe they look in the wrong direction or the wrong avenues to push forward, try and get ahead of. They want to get ahead in areas that they feel there's a gain. Well, there is a gain. They get to go and meet you, and perhaps they want to have a little bit of lording. There could be a little bit of lording. As I said, there definitely is a power Power struggle and power play here in this energy. There is. Anyway. You wouldn't posture so much. If you wanted it, there was no need for power plays and struggles. Okay, Sagittarius, so what I'm seeing for the person on your mind, first of all, I almost wonder if they're blocked. Is that why they've been sort of surveying you? More pertinently, pertinent to the situation. I have somebody here who wants your attention. So I also wondered, are they blocked off? Are you off doing other things? Perhaps with other people, going off on new avenues from this person on your mind? Or are they seeing that? Maybe they're hearing about it. Maybe they're seeing it. Some manner, Sagittarius. I do think they're going to push forward. They're going to reach out. I do wonder if they're a little blocked or they feel a little blocked. What can they do to go and get your attention? Hmm. Almost in this energy, too, Sagittarius is like making noise. Could this person say or do something a little outrageous to go and get your attention? Anyway, energy like that for the person on your mind. Are they going to reach out? Yes, they are. They're planning out how to do it. I do think they're going to be a little, not to use the word obnoxious, but to use the word obnoxious. They're going to be like in your face a little bit because they feel like they need to grab your attention. I do think the person on your mind has been plotting and strategizing about you. They've been watching you. Maybe too in this energy, Sagittarius, if you have any mutual contacts, they've been following up on them. They definitely have a strategy towards you. They do. They have plans. Ace of Wands. They have plans. Got two more cards out here. Well, Sagittarius, they have someone who is determined to reach out on a love connection. They have been thinking about it for a while. Now they feel like they're prepared to approach. Well, of course, they have their plans. They've been watching you. How do they feel about you? They feel like you're hot potatoes. You're going to go fast if they don't make a move soon, Sagittarius number 1. And they've been plotting on you. They want success with you. And they also think there's lots of competition around you, Sagittarius, and that you are one busy person, Sagittarius. You get around, Sagittarius. Interesting prospects for you to meet and interesting things for you to do. That energy definitely comes up. Let's go and check out, 147. The astrological sign breakdown. 47. Okay. So now, Sagittarius, let's go and take a look. We'll do a sign breakdown. I'm actually going to flip it this time. So I'm going to start by water signs, and we'll do earth signs, we'll do fire signs, we'll do air signs. I won't timestamp each sign, but it usually takes like a minute or 2 minutes to maybe 5 minutes for each sign. But that's the order I'll go in: water, earth, fire, and air. So Sagittarius, if you are dealing with a Scorpio for Sagittarius for August, I got the moon. Someone's very deep in their feelings towards you, sees you as a natural pair. If you're dealing with a Scorpio Sagittarius, that person should be knocking on your door. No blockers. I will say that in the energy that they're coming towards you with, they're just coming to see what are the possibilities. And they do expect, and what they expect, what they are open to is this could be big. By the way, Knight of Cups is Scorpio energy. If you're dealing with that Scorpio is very struck by you, sees you guys as a natural pair. If you're dealing with a Pisces Sagittarius, if a Pisces is a person on your mind, this actually fits into the energy of the collective read if you're dealing with a Pisces. It's a little more forward though, Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Pisces, that Pisces, first of all, has come to a decision. Not going to really look into what that tower is, but now they're ready to come forward. Now they're ready to address. Also, too, in this energy, feels like they are ready to go and talk. Does this Pisces have something to say to you, something they need to say to you, something you need to say to them while you're getting that opportunity with a Pisces? Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Cancer. Cancer, 3 of Cups. 8 of Swords. 3 of Wands. How distant, Sagittarius. First of all, if you're dealing with a Cancer, 3 of Cups, by the way, is Cancerian energy in the minor arcana. If you're dealing with a Cancer, know that first of all, they feel very strongly about you. They do think that the potential between you or what could be is actually quite promising. I'd say they like you a lot. The question is Sagittarius and the 3 of Cups as well, which I'm not going to quite go into. They could see you as a lot of fun. They could also maybe wonder, well, just where do they stand? Is Sagittarius having too much fun, or would Sagittarius want to even entertain a Cancer? So first of all, if you're expecting that Cancer to reach out to you, the Cancer will not reach out to you. Maybe the Cancer would reach out to you later. This Cancer is like all up in their feelings, very insecure about how could they, I don't know, they're feeling insecure. Very insecure. Does feel a little bit like how do they measure up? Could they match you? There's a feeling of matching, balance. And so like the Cancer energy would just rather stay off to the side, not put themselves out there. If you reach out to that Cancer would like that maybe in this energy too, Sagittarius. The Cancer is expecting you to reach out to them. Actually, I say it's kind of, it would be nice, but it doesn't really seem like they're expecting it. So yeah, if you're dealing with a Cancer, know the Cancer likes you. Would the Cancer reach out? I don't really think so. I think that Cancer is there thinking you moved on, or that there's some incompatibility issues there. There's some inferiority, insecurity issues there, and that it's easier for the Cancer just to move on and look in other directions. No guts, Sagittarius. But anyway, different people operate in different ways. But you could reach out to them if you wanted to, Sagittarius. They'd like that. Let's see, if you're dealing with an earth signs, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, Sagittarius, if a Capricorn is a person on your mind, Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups, King of Cups. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, well, that Capricorn should be barreling down your way any moment. Look at that. Be surprised if the Capricorn didn't come on a white horse with a ring. Take you down to City Hall, file for a marriage license. I don't know, something like that. Quite serious and quite intense with Capricorn. There's a love opportunity there. If you are dealing with a Virgo for Sagittarius, have such easy energy, Sagittarius, with the earth signs. Knight of Pentacle. Well, you did also too with the water signs. Well, except for Cancer. But easy energy here, just flowing. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Ace of Swords. If you're dealing with a Virgo, that person sees a lot of either who they want to be with, and while they get there, or they really like your long-term goals. Something about your, you align with where they want to go and who they want to be. Could very well be Sagittarius in this energy power couple. Anyway, they're making also another committed decision to approach you, give you an offer, and they're doing that in committed energy. They want commitment from you. They see something long-term with you. If you're dealing with a Taurus for Sagittarius, Seven of Pentacles. Temperance, we finally have Sagittarius, an appearance of Sagittarius energy. King of Wands. If you're dealing with a Taurus, well, for some reason they had to go and think about it. I was going to say sit and think about it. Same thing, same energy. But this person took a little too long. Well, not a little too long. Well, maybe. They took long enough. This energy, they've been thinking about you long enough, and now they're going to come in. And if this sounds like a Sagittarius, or no, excuse me, not Sagittarius. If this sounds like a Taurus, Sagittarius that you perhaps know or have been meeting, and maybe they've been dragging their feet, Sagittarius, you could be going through this energy right now. There could be some additional delay. Either way, if you're dealing with a Taurus, there's going to be a delay before they reach out again, a long enough delay because they have to think things over. Maybe they have to think about, who do they pursue in a love connection. They will come forward after a little period of time. They did take some delay here. This is delay. I'm going to try and make up for it. If you're dealing with a Taurus, if you are dealing with a what? Fire. If you're dealing with on fire signs. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, a fellow Sagittarius for Sagittarius. Interesting. If you're dealing with a fellow Sagittarius, well, if you know this person somewhat, then they're going to offer you, you're going to apologize. They're going to do some groveling, Sagittarius. And if not, if this is just some new person that you met, I do think you guys will get along very, very nicely and naturally. But if this is a past person, Sagittarius, this person has some things to say. They would like to go and get back together again, but they are going to make some apologies, something. They're going to do some explaining to you why they did what they did. If we're dealing with an Aries for Sagittarius, ouch. Aries for Sagittarius. Ooh, if you're dealing with an Aries Sagittarius, that person is all up in their feelings. That person reach out? Not right now. Feel miserable over what they lost. They will not take any action. At least right now, they will not take any action to come forward. They have to work through this, Sagittarius. They're processing, Sagittarius. They're marinating in whatever the situation was between the two of you, Sagittarius. They're marinating and processing it while thinking about what they had, what they could still have. Not quite sure how to move, so therefore, Sagittarius are going to sit and marinate in their thoughts. Could you reach out to this person, Sagittarius, if you're dealing with an Aries in this energy? I'd let them continue to marinate because they're undecided. Nothing would be worse than to go and make it easy for them to reconnect if they're not committed to this energy, not committed to reconciling and actually making an effort towards doing their best. This person is seesawing. Let them seesaw, let them marinate, let them think their thoughts out if you're dealing with an Aries. Okay. If you're dealing with a Leo for Sagittarius, have 4 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. This Leo has been a little unresponsive, Sagittarius. Feels like maybe both of you have been living the single life, Sagittarius. But they're actually in a much better state than the Aries energy. If you're dealing with a Leo, I don't quite see this person reaching out yet as well, but mentally, they're in a much healthier place. They're getting ready to decide what do they want to do? If you're dealing with a Leo, I would also let that Leo continue their cocooning into becoming a moth. Cocooning into letting their wings form and their feathers drying. Don't interrupt the Leo either. If you're dealing with a Gemini for Sagittarius, death. 8 of Cups. What kind of energy is this? Could they be coming back, but they're not back in full energy? Ouch. Well, Sagittarius, if you're dealing with a Gemini, I'd watch that Gemini. I do see this Gemini reaching out. Will they reach out this month? I don't know if they'd reach out this month. They could. For some of you, they could. I think Gemini or Sagittarius, this Gemini would reach out and gauge how they feel about you and what do they want about you, and if they want to open themselves up to you. Again, would they tell you that? And I say again because 8 of Cups for the energy that applies here, 3 of Swords. There was already some pain that went on here, but I do see this person reaching out, but it's almost to see, almost like, is it real or was that real? How do I feel about it now that this time has gone by? The person is coming back to stick their toes in the water and feel the temperature. So be aware of that. If you're dealing with a Libra, King of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Interesting. If you're dealing with a Libra, that Libra could reach out now, could also take some additional time. Sagittarius in this energy, they could reach out literally at any moment, number 1. Number 2, they do want to work things out, very much so. Number 3, as I said, another thing about timing. This person is working on themselves. Could be as well, this person is working on themselves to make themselves into a committed partner. Interesting energy for the Libra. I would say if you were thinking of contacting the Libra, I'd also let the Libra just kind of continue to work through whatever they're working through. You don't want to interrupt that as well. Finally, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, then I think I'm going to have to take a break or end the broadcast. A little tired. If you're dealing with Aquarius, an Aquarius for Sagittarius, this Aquarius on your mind, Sagittarius. How is that Aquarius viewing you? Well, that Aquarius is viewing you literally as the natural choice. That Aquarius should be moseying their way down. That Aquarius, though, has that Aquarius been taking time in your connection, Sagittarius, with that 7 of Pentacles? They've been thinking. Why have they been thinking? What have they been thinking on? This feels like time. Could this be other people? Could these be other concerns? This person has been evaluating you, Sagittarius. This Aquarius has been evaluating you, and you come out the winner for them to rush in towards. They should be coming in and offering you definitely a stable relationship, and definitely they should be very flowery in how they proposition you for that committed relationship. But know that Aquarius has been sizing you up like a prized pumpkin at the country fair. Not that I've gone to country fairs and seen how they judge pumpkins, but I did watch Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin something a while ago. I do know they weigh and they evaluate pumpkins. Anyway, Sagittarius, it's Aquarius thinks you're a prized pumpkin, so be aware of that when they contact you again. Why are they viewing you as a prized pumpkin? That's calculating. Until the next reading. Oh, by the way, if you like this video, do let me know. Put a like, and I'll do Septembers when they come around. And definitely to the Leo and the Sagittarius, do check out the astrological notes that I have going on. I put those out about 3 days a week, at least. And you can also check out some other content collective readings that are on the channel. They are pretty fresh. There is something coming out every day or every other day. Until the next reading, I am wishing all of you the most beautiful day, the most beautiful night, the most beautiful morning, wherever you may be. Bye-bye.